Good morning, traders. September 10th, 2025, 6:26 a.m. It is 4 minutes till the market open. I have traded twice. I bought, I think it's three. Bought three and sold three, bought three and sold three. So I made 48 bucks and then I made 37. This morning at about 5:30 in the morning, the federal government released numbers on PPI. It caused the market to explosively moving higher up, which it is now positive 140 points. I didn't swing trade this, so I opened my position at, what is it, like, it's right here, it's 531. For 531 I opened my position, and it looks like 30 seconds later or less I sold it for $48, and then I got into another one at 538, and 2 minutes later I got rid of it as well. I think this was a short, this was a long. Right now the market again is moving higher. It's already met the range. Back at the end of August, I was saying that this market was going to go to 24,000. We are now at 24,000, which is exactly what I was thinking. I know my first goal was to get to 23, 7 or 800, I think it was, and then I did mention that it was going to go to 24,000, so that happened pretty quickly. Here we are. Tomorrow, another set of data is going to come out. I believe that the set of data that we have um, that was released, basically it's indicating that the federal government is likely to really reduce interest rates, which has got the market in excitement. Um, but also, I believe that inflation might be creeping up just a bit, but the federal government should respond by reducing rates. So as of right now, I'm going to pause. We're going to get ready for the open. I'm not sure what the market is going to do. It's in one of those, kind of left the gate early, right? So it's shot out the gate early. We're up 131 points. It's not an easy thing to determine what's going to happen next, because there's so much volatility now that the open could be, out of control. So today's going to be a harder day to trade. I can tell you that, because historically trading the federal, like that is what Fed speak, has been really hard. So I'm only going to trade two contracts at a time. I understand that I can definitely trade up to five, but I'm going to trade two just to figure out what the market's plans are. If the market puts me in a position where I would consider, like right now, going long. Okay. All right. That one was a good one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's find out what it's going to do. Pull back a bit. I may have to step out of this one. Okay, see it dropped. What are we at? Plus 71. Okay. Plus 45. We're down $100 now. Let's see. So this pullback, to me, this pullback it could continue to collapse, or it could easily just start reversing itself from here. Yeah, it could go up again, which I think the market has an incentive to go up, even though it doesn't seem like it. but I'm gonna watch it. I'm down 28 bucks. I have made a small profit. I made 108 more dollars. I'm gonna see if we have pushed to the downside, and I'm ready to sell in case that happens. So I'm gonna pause for a bit just to see. I'm not gonna sell right now, but I'm gonna pause for a bit just to see if the market has it in it to go lower, which it might. So just a reminder from yesterday. Yesterday I made $1,000. I also said that that money was going to be used to trade today, so I'm able to use that money to basically continue to trade. Looks like I said earlier, the momentum is to the upside. Right now, my account is down only $11.43. Looks like, if you ask me, it looks like a good position that I'm in again. And I was just checking to get the sixth contract, right? I am pretty close. I'm 13,974. I need like 200 bucks to purchase the sixth contract, which will make my trading into a $12 per point trade. The goal is to scale up. The goal is to push to get 10 micro meetings. Right now, as you can see right here, I have 5. I would like to trade 10. 10 will make it so that I earn $20 a point. And then from there, the growth is explosive. It's really, I mean, there, of course it can be a complete disaster, but relatively speaking, if you can manage the account from one contract on the Nasdaq, which gives you $20 a point, I believe the liquidity is really high on it, and it'll let you do some really good scalp positions and day trades, and you know so that's a really good position to be in. I think I may need about 20, maybe $27,000 to trade the actual Nasdaq. Let me see if I can buy this one. Let's check it. I'm close. I know I'm really close. Okay, let's check this bad boy. Oh yeah, I'm really close. I'm definitely gonna purchase into the sixth contract today. I believe that where I'm at, it's a safe trade. Let's see, maybe I can do it while I record. We're like, we need like nothing. Like it's there basically. Let me see. Okay. Yep. Well, it was there for like a second. Um, Anyways, be interesting to see how the market does, how my account does with another contract. So I'm gonna pause and wait. Okay, market update. So the account is down. It's down 100 and where is my total? Well, I can see it over here. It's down 170 points. $170, $140. I'm holding a long position as I've been mentioning. My feelings towards the market, I thought I was going to go higher, but I'm sensing weakness instead of strength now. This my bias flipped to weakness, and maybe I'll let it move around here for a little bit and try and figure out, are we breaking down? So the we still, look at this. We still have a red candle. It's not, it hasn't improved much, I think. I think definitely we're in a weaker market than I thought. But I have enough of a little cushion to hang in there because I'm only down 200 bucks, and that's acceptable. It's acceptable the upside potential is greater than the downside, in my opinion, right now, even though I'm over here saying that this market looks weak. Um, it's it has that support of the news that came out, and maybe it's just flushing out some weaker hands, right? It's just because the market likes to it does a couple of things. I can tell you one thing: it can hypnotize you, and it can convince you of something that's not happening, right? It can sit there and do these mind tricks on you. So you have to be mindful and have that in your forefront of your thoughts. Is this market trying to shake me out? It shook me out the other day. I had a really good position. I was swing trading 3 contracts. My target goal was basically like 2,800. I had entered a market, and I call it repositioning myself, but I was getting better prices, making money on these scalps. And then all of a sudden, I don't know, it managed to hypnotize me and to make me change my mind about what my outlook was for the next couple of days. And I stepped out of the market shot up. There was no reason for me to sell, and I missed out on about, I think it was $2,000. So we'll see. Right now, it's definitely pushing down, but it's not as bad as you can think, you know. So let's see. Maybe I can hang in there for a little longer before I sell it. It's definitely moving lower. So let's find out what happens next. Okay, did another trade um, for 72 bucks. I'm still down only 140, $150. Uh, I don't know why this isn't showing it up correctly. Where is it? Let me see if I can look to see what's going on here. There's something missing here. Now I'm down $97. Let's see. Okay, so let's see if I can actually print my true. Yeah, I'm realized 80. So, boy, I have no idea what happened. Well, I can tell you I'm down $61. Down $61. That's actually really good. The market has dropped quite a bit from the open. Now I'm up $5. Okay. And then again, I think this is probably going to start moving higher now. Um, I'm going to pause it just to kind of regroup myself just a little bit, even though I'm making money right now. I'm making $3. Uh, okay, let me pause. Okay, so I just did some quick math. If this goes up to 23,961, I'll be able to afford that 6 contract. I'm like right there. So I have to just keep an eye out. Now the risk is that's very, very real and really, really dangerous is you add the 6 contract, you can't get it again if you lose. You have to now make all that money back, right? Whatever the loss is. You have to make the money back, and then you'll be back down for, in my case, to like 5 contracts. And it's a really difficult thing psychologically to know that you only have one move. You only have one bullet to play that 6 contract. And you better be right. Better be right. This thing better go up. If it doesn't, then you lose an extra $2 per point as you go down. And um, and if you're really wrong and you screw up, I mean, you can be in for a lot of money. I'm only down 80 bucks right now. To me, because I'm so close to, oh, look at that. It fell quite a bit. To me, because I'm so close to where I can get that contract, I think it's worth my while. Let me pause for a second and see what's going on here because it looks like it's breaking down, but it's also pulling up. So I don't know. What time is it? 6:51. Okay. Sometimes the market at 7 a.m. does some really crazy things, just like the movements are just really rapid. But let's find out if this is something legitimate or not. So the market volatility is really present. The market has been going. The range is quite large right now. It's pushing down. It's pushing up. Ultimately, I think it's gonna go up, but it's definitely, you know, moving really fast. Um, I'm down $217, which is not bad. I'm trying to determine if I should just abandon this trade and call it a day. Sometimes, like for example, like right now, let's see, it's 6:56, right? It'll be pretty hard for me to get my footing again, and I can actually add more losses. Sometimes you lose rhythm, lose step of the market, and if I lose that step, I might as well just get out. It's going to be really hard. I'll basically start printing like red numbers instead of blue. Like right here, I have positive, 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 red, positive. But if you guys do the math on this, right? So let's see, we have 108. Um, so this is like 150, right? And this is like 200, 200, 270 minus 300. So I'm like down like, or whatever it is. You guys can do the math. But basically, I know that my change of day is only $120. So compared to the open was we were open like a plus 124. Right now we're only up 56. So that's like a 70-point move, and I'm only down right now. It says $82. That's really good. That's really good. If I was to have swing traded this from yesterday as an example, then I would have seen a change in value where I would have seen that the money at 124 points dragged down to plus 58, which would look pretty bad, you know. And then psychologically, you'll start thinking you're a loser. Right now, I think I'm a winner, even though it seems like I'm in this strange position, right? I'm not making money. I'm down $59. But in my opinion, I'm a winner because I'm holding a position that's got a really strong upside again. I keep saying that over and over. But we'll see. Let's see how it continues to do. I think my upside risk is greater than my downside risk. My upside potential is greater, even though it's just hovering around right there. We'll find out in a minute. I was just noticing this is my current change in market value. I'm down 0.69%. My average entry is 23,925. Right now we're at 23,927. So I'm like, on average, I'm up 2 points from the last time. That's why I keep saying that this seems like a good position to me. Of course, we can drop lower, but it seems like a good position. And let's keep an eye out on this.
We need to break both of these.
Okay, so we are now trading 6 contracts. I made a couple of trades while I paused. I traded, I made, I think you guys saw this $72, but I made 341 and then $68. And then I purchased this is my purchase. I purchased my 6th contract. So I'm now 6 contracts. I got that at 23,954. Let's see how it does. The market is now pushing a bit higher. I'm up 3% for the day. Market change is 92. Let's see how high it can go. My account balance is now 14,200. I think we can go back to the 120 point plus gain, which is 30 points away. 30 points away, which is about $300. So that'll be about a $700 day for for me right now, and it's already 704. So right now I'm up 380 bucks. I believe this can go. I mean, this thing can go up plus 200, right? It can really move upwards. The only issue is that we're near all-time highs. That's an issue, and that's like a pullback area before it breaks through. Once it breaks through, then then it'll find a new level much higher, or it can move sideways, or it just depends. But for now, again, I'm in a really good position. I'm up $413. I'm looking towards a day of where this number says like 120, which will add another 300 bucks to me, maybe even 400. I don't know. And let's keep seeing what's going to happen. Let's find out. I do detect market strength again. Okay, so quick update. So we're up $582. I'm considering doing a short trade where I basically get out of this position and wait to see if it drops lower. It seems like this could be getting close to the top. I don't see it popping up. I see it moving down. See, like there would have worked out. But we'll see. Let me see what I do. I just wanted to check in real quick. Okay, so let's see. So I'm still up $700, and you can see my equity curve right here as it rises. I don't know why that says negative 250, but it's in the 750 range. Oh wait, it's only 600 now. My goal is if I'm right and this goes to 120, I think that would be a good amount to keep as profit. So that's kind of what I'm keeping an eye on. I'm basically almost 20 points away from possibly exiting and calling it a day, and I think it'll be close to where I make $1,000. So let's find out if this market has it in it or not. My worst case scenario is it pulls back to about 23,750, and then I consider also exiting the position to possibly find another opportunity. Okay, so let's see, we're at 103 plus 101, 103. I set an alarm to let me know if it hits. I don't even know if it's gonna hit or not, but to see if this can touch 24,000. I just kind of came up with a random number in my head, and I realized, like, wait a minute, 24,000 was my my target goal, and it was at 24,000 earlier today. Actually, it was at 24,000. I think it was like 24,000. Yeah, right here, 24,000. So I think it can revisit this area. We're 25 points away. 25 points times 12. It's $300 more plus 762 it'll put me at $1,062, whatever that was. So I set an alarm, and I'm gonna go make myself some breakfast. I'll be back. Okay, so I now have a short position. I'm short 6 contracts. My entry point was 23,980. I'm trying to see if this thing can push down to like 23,970, maybe 965. That would be good. I believe that this market is like, oh, like, there it goes. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, never mind. I kind of bounced around. Okay. Well, anyways, I'll keep watching it. I'll come back in a bit. Okay, now I'm long again. It did hit my target number, 71. Maybe I was hoping for a little lower, but I made another $94. And that took all of, what is that? 5 minutes. Okay. So let's see. So I'm still thinking that this market can go to 24,000. If it goes to 24,000, I make an extra $300, so that's like $1,100 now. I think that's what it is. But oh, look at that. See, even went lower. Market. But anyways, but I'm in a good position. I'm still up $830, which is not too shabby. Here's my equity curve. It keeps going up. Things can change really fast. I could probably end up with like, just $100 out of this. But the market has to pull back quite a bit to take this money away from me. Let's find out how much. So 812 divided by 12, right? So it has to drop 67 points. So it has to go to 23,900 for me to basically just lose today's gain. What is that? Right there. So this market has to literally come all the way down to this area so that I can lose the money that I've already made. So I'm doing really well. Let's see, and according to this 93, let's see, 93. Remember I was trading just 5 contracts a bit ago. So 93 times 10, right? 930. And I'm at plus 816. Divide that by 10. I'm only off by 11 points. That's how I'm doing the math. Yeah, it makes me feel good. I'm only off by 11 points, but the market opened where the market was plus 120. And now I've caught up to the market. I've caught up to the market where the market is, where I'm saying that I'm on par with the market. I'm a little below, but I always like to kind of get a little bit ahead. Right now, it seems like the market is pulling back just a tiny bit. Here's a red candle, but it's not enough for me to consider selling my position. I'm still very much in love with the position that I'm in. 6 contracts, $860 gain, account balance 14,840. You can see right here. Oh, why does it say that? $974. Oh, look at that. Am I? Maybe I am making $974. Oh, okay. Well, anyways, point is I'm up. Okay, so this thing is going a little higher because my average is 71 and we're at 78 now. So we're pushing higher. So yeah, so right now this is 972, 989. I don't know. Should I just liquidate at 1,000? Or should I wait for my target 24,000 to get out? What another, what is that? $240 would be the case. Oh, so actually it would be a $1,200 day. Okay. Anyways, I still haven't made my eggs. Better go get my breakfast. I'll be back. Okay, so I sold my position at 23,977, cashing out $60. And then I got back in at 23,969. You can see the average right here. 6 contracts. So I went long again. Now my account says that I'm up $1,034. Wow. Okay, I didn't even know that. Okay, so let's see. If we have a pullback, right now I'm relatively safe. It seems like this is a good number for me, but I would like to see this push to like 24,000. It looks like it's going down. I don't know what the heck is going on, but we'll see. I'm still in a really good financial position in terms of money. So my account is up 6% for the day. That's a that's a huge change because imagine bank accounts pay out. I don't know. I don't even know what the rates are at, but like let's say that they're like at, if they think they're high, annual 6%. And here I am making that in one day, right? I'm working this account to give me that money. I think yesterday I made 8%. The day before I think I made 10. I don't even know where I'm at right now. I just know that I believe for the month of September I'm up 5,500. This is prior to This is prior to today. So today you add another $1,000, so it's 65, right? And so relatively speaking, according to my bank account, those are some big percentages. And that's the power of trading with a margin. It's very the growth is explosive. 14,900. We'll see. Let's see how much more we can get. I'm thinking I'm getting maxed out on what my day potential is. In order for this to really show some big numbers, it would have to go like almost to 200. See, plus 100, plus 200. I can actually see that being a possibility today, only given the excitement that the market is in relationship to the federal government cutting rates and and the time. It's 8 a.m. 8 a.m. I'm up 964, 989, and we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 5 hours left. A lot of things can happen in those 5 hours, but it can also keep growing. It can also keep going higher, right? So I'll keep an eye on it. Let's see what the next steps are going to be for the market. Okay, so this is a quick update. The market has pulled back quite a bit. Let's see. According to my trade log, I made some more money. Made $166. I'm still actually profitable. I'm still actually $474 positive. I'm losing. I did have 1,000. I lost four. I don't know. According to this, I'm up 474, 500. Um, this thing before the way before I readjusted my position, let's just call it that. If I would have gone to 23,900, I would have given up all my profit. But right now, because I've made some extra trades, I still have $500. So this arrow actually can go much lower. Um, $531 looks pretty good to me. Right now, where the day change in the market is 37, 38 points. Yeah, remember the market opened at like 120, I think, and then it fell. But I'm still at five. Let's just round it up, 500, right? So let's see, what's 36 times 12? It's 432, and I have 521, I think. So, oh boy, that didn't come out right. So let's try it again. 38 times 12 is 456 minus 542 is what it says there. 542. It's $86 divided by 16 because I'm getting, oops, 12. I'm getting $12 a point right now. So I'm up 7 points. I'm beating the market out of 7 points. So now, in order for me to lose my money, if I'm not mistaken, it has to fall uh, 47 points. Let's see if that's true. So 47 points. So I have about $512 divided by 12. 42 points. Okay. Well, it's close enough. 42 points. So it has to go down 42 points. It'll be 35 minus 42. I think that's the 7 that I'm talking about. So right now, I don't know if we're going to give up our gains for today. Today had such a great start. The market news was awesome. The anticipation of the rate cut is present. The market, it's kind of hovering lower and lower. We have this going on, but we still have quite a bit of we have that going on. Look at that. That's not looking good. And then my equity curve. Oh, here you can see where I'm at. I'm still like, I think it's like 500 bucks. I don't know. I wonder if I can put a. Oh yeah, I can. Look at that. 500. Bam. There it is. That's true. So, so like I said, I'm gonna just, I'm gonna continue to hold because I have no reason to sell, even though it looks like it's moving down. I have no reason to get rid of this position. I'm profitable. This is actually a really good price. If I had more money, I mean, you know how they say like you, some people say don't average, what is it? Losers average losers, right? But in this case, I think if I had more money and I threw another contract on there, I think it'll be a great thing because my expectation is that this market is gonna it's gonna bounce up. Whoops, that looks terrible. This market is gonna hit whatever its little bottom is, and then we're gonna have like something that might look like this, where we're gonna push back to like this area possibly. But if it's, I don't think it's gonna collapse into where it's negative, where this number is negative. But again, I'm still up, like I said, 400 bucks. That's great. So I'm gonna keep watching. Sorry, the video is already 35 minutes long, and we'll see. I'll pause it. Okay, so I was gone all day, but I'm back. It is now 7:41 p.m. I'm still holding 4 contracts because I'm able to swing trade this. The market is up 31 points in the after hours. This position is currently up $249. Balance is 14,312. I think I opened at, I don't even know what I opened at. I think I opened at like 13,800. So 500 point gain, I think. And I got liquidated by the market because I didn't have enough margin. That cost me $303. But again, we're holding long and we're holding 4. Tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow, by the way, my prediction didn't work out. Look at this. This thing I thought it was going to bounce back. It just kept going lower and lower and lower. But luckily I had enough earnings to basically weather the storm, to not really get into any kind of big trouble. Again, right now, I think this is a really good position. I know I always say that, right? It's a really good position. It's a really good position. Long 4 contracts, $8 a point. We're up 31 points. Therefore, we're up $253 if you do the math on that. 8 times 31, it should be like 253, I think. And I think tomorrow, 5:30 a.m. is going to be an explosive movement, and hopefully it'll move upwards. I think the market is primed to do that. We'll find out in the morning, but for now, I mean, I think I'm relatively safe until 5:29 a.m. when I can really look at the market again and see how much it's gone up and determine if I should sell and then re-enter or hold. If I have enough money, I might just hold it to see what happens afterwards, even if I end up losing my whatever kind of profit I have on hand. And that's it. Thank you very much. And just to remind everyone, I'm not a professional. This isn't professional advice. This is just me trading my own personal account. Have a good day.